My Gavana Melanin, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kimberell Eventide. So this video is all about the differences between Lightworkers, Starseeds, and Earth Angels, and how they are all part of the same team, the collective team of unification. You see, in the very beginning of mankind, we were all separated and divided through wars and our differences, and it was needed at a time. Our opinions and our perspectives were so varied and so different. Pretty soon that drove a wedge between individual souls. And we all stem from the same prime source. And we call that the energy that is the universe. It is you at the highest dimension possible in existence. It is the absolute. It is all that you are, all that I am, and it is us all together. We are one, but we are the many. Eventually, we are supposed to get back to that unification, to see and recognize the divine within one another and recognize the unity that we all share. In doing so, this will provide the world a new dream, a new type of experience in which we can have our diversity, but we can also have our spiritual understanding of unity. This is a whole different time because we have had many, many years where mankind had been so divided and divided spiritually from one another through religion, through opinions, through perspectives, through just different life journeys and stories. And now it is time for all of those differences to not matter any longer. They make us who we are and they make us special and unique. But there is a common thread that pulls us together. And many are awakening to that. And that is what the Great Awakening is about. So the volunteer souls of the collective that are part of the unification process are those three. And it's not the only three categories, but it's the ones that I want to speak about because they are the major groups that are part of the collective coming together once again. The Lightworkers are those that will hear the collective call within. They have been born into the world coming from that prime source, carrying special vibrations and frequencies that allow them to be way showers and pathfinders for others. They are literally light workers in the idea that they show and shine a light in the darkness for a new path, a new way. And energetically, when all light workers unite and they meet and they work together, they form a light grid around the world. And this really causes the whole collective of consciousness to rise. Light workers will feel their soul path when they get more in touch with who they are spiritually and they have their spiritual awakening. What they will go through in life is they will try to figure out, why are they feeling so different? What is this call within them to help bring unity and show the way of unity to other souls? What is this about them that wants to shine light in the world when so many want to show their darkness? What is it about them that makes them see the world in a different perspective and a brighter light? Being able to see the good in others, being able to see everything is illuminated in light. It's just that many cannot see it. So a light worker will be on this soul path in order to show others this light, this beautiful light that they see. And they may feel alone because they may be born into a family or surrounded by friends that don't necessarily have that same soul journey path. And I'll get more into that in the very end. Light workers will be very attractive to those that want to keep things in darkness, or they themselves are actually in darkness. And they will be attracted to the light. They will want to take advantage of the light. They will be envious of the light. They will wonder why you have this light and they don't have this light. They don't feel it inside. And the truth is that a light worker can inspire others to find the light within themselves. And that is really the job of the light worker coming from the collective source that we all come from. It is in order to bring a light to others And in doing that, that is a way of helping the unification process. Because when a light worker shines their light out, another person will be inspired or encouraged to show their light as well. And this pure source that we come from, that the collective is pure light energy. That's how it can be described. And so when you think about the way that energy has its potential, there's both darkness and there's also the light. And the light volunteers will come forward on Earth in order to provide illumination, a new pathway. And they will do it in lots of different ways, through art, through music, through blogging, through just talking to people around them in their world, through writing books, through teaching, through doing YouTube videos, through being a spiritual teacher. These are all ways that light workers will find their purpose in life. And it will make them realize that, yes, they are different because their soul is part of the collective volunteers. The second type of collective volunteer is the Earth Angel. The Earth Angel will carry the frequencies and the vibrations of the angelic realms. They will be able to be a pathfinder and a light worker as well, and we'll get more into that at the end. But their general focus is on others, caring about the quality of life and the suffering of others. So Earth Angels are those that will help a stranger out. They will just appear in your life out of nowhere. They come into the world carrying this mission inside of them to help other souls out of their suffering states. When other souls are helped out of their suffering states, it leads to the unification process, because the prime source that we come from is no suffering at all. It's just in this physical material world that we experience suffering. And once we remember our true selves, we no longer suffer. We are internal, immortal energy. And so an Earth Angel will be a volunteer in the way of providing the gift of love and compassion to other souls. In a world that has experienced such division and separation for so long, an Earth Angel will come born with the frequency of the divine unconditional love, and they will show love and spread love wherever they go, to friends, to family. Now, it's not to say that the Earth Angel will go through their ups and downs, and there may be a time where they go through their own period of life and they don't feel lovable at all, and they don't feel that they have the love within them. But that discovering the love light frequency within them will help awaken others. As they go through their discovery, others will be encouraged and inspired by seeing them play this out. That is the role of an Earth Angel. The Earth Angel will be very connected to the angels, to the archangels. They may feel they are an actual angel or have the archangel archetype within them, and they are here to demonstrate a certain part of the angelic realms for others to see. Grace, purity, joy, bliss, compassion, a divine message. These are all archetypes that you can carry as an Earth Angel. And you will always want to work with angels, and you'll feel very connected to them. And you'll understand them looking at humanity through their eyes. And your sole purpose is to make sure that the suffering of others on earth is liberated from them. That they are liberated from their own suffering. And this can happen in many ways. You can write a book. You can make music. You can do art. You can become a counselor, a teacher, a guidance counselor of some sort, a healer, a therapist. These are all occupations and professions that Earth Angels, those who are the collective volunteers of unification, will feel a draw towards. Because as they are in service to the collective, service to all people that they come across, then they are helping others shine a little bit of light inside of themselves of love. When a person gives love freely to others, it encourages others. It makes them remember something that they may have forgotten a long, long time ago. that the love is always within them because they are pure love. And it's something that's very hard to see in this world, but it exists. And the Earth Angels are part of the collective here to remind people that love is truly what there all is in reality. It's just that we experience lack of love here in order to eventually remember where we come from. An Earth Angel will feel very alone in their life, and their soul path may take them on a very up and down type of way where people will take advantage of your love. You will experience this heartbreak. You will experience loss and pain, and that is all to strengthen you as an Earth Angel. Because an Earth Angel not only has to have compassion and show love, but it also has to have strength. And so you will go through this period where it's going to build your inner strength. Because angels not only have their wings open for others, they also have a sword of righteousness and justice within their hands. So they are people that will constantly look out for the benefit of others and speak out against some of the crimes against humanity that go on. And you will feel this passion, but also this gentleness within you, and you'll feel this duality of fire and water within you, and you'll try to understand where all this comes from. Well, it's a soul path that you chose before, a long time ago, to experience your life as. The third type of soul path is the Starseed. They are part of the collective unification going on in a different way. They will come into the world with this memory and experiences of feeling like they are connected to another planetary civilization before coming to Earth. And the reason is because they hold the divine blueprints of quite literally the new civilization of the new Earth, bringing forward all of the messages and the different types of divine interventions of aliens in this world that the collective hears about. A starseed will be born with all of that intact, and they will play the role of the facilitator of bringing the world into the future, into the new advanced civilizations that people hear about, dream about, get messages and visions about. A starseed will feel that their mission is to help humanity, assist them into bringing them into the new future. A starseed will feel also alone as the Earth Angel and the Lightworker, but as soon as they meet others from their different planetary parts of the universe that they feel that they connect to, then they will feel a kinship, like they are cut from the same starry cloth in the sky. And so the starseed will feel alone and quite literally like an alien on Earth. They will come intact into the world deep within their subconscious, and when they activate their subconscious through going through their life experience and really elevating their intuition and psychic abilities, they will then release these old memories of their past civilization that they were part of, that is much more advanced technologically wise, much more advanced morally, ethically, and the way that they do things in society, in their star civilization, will come to them. And they will be able to put that in words through blogs, through books, through teaching, through videos. This is all something that you will encompass that makes you very different and very unique. Something that maybe people don't realize this about themselves, and I'm talking about this right now because I feel it's important that we do not go into a spiritual egoism or materialism where we divide ourselves from one another. We do not want that. And truly, one who carries those frequencies within them will not feel that at all. They will just feel like, I'm being me, I'm doing my purpose, I'm doing my mission. And they really won't put themselves up above other humans in any kind of way, because they will have this innate understanding that they are from the same prime source. And what we have in this world is we have different levels of experience and consciousness reflected here, like a prism. And so some souls will not have made that choice in this lifetime to be a collective volunteer for the unification process. And they will meet some of these people and think that they are a little off. But this is the true reality for those that are part of the collective consciousness volunteers, that is part of the unification process. Now, I will say that the souls that do not feel this at this time, it may not be their lifetime to experience themselves as this yet. But I can say without a doubt, as infinite, immortal energy that all of you are, one day you might. And maybe coming across this video might just activate that within you that you just didn't think about before. But maybe this will help you realize that you were always one of these and had that particular soul path chosen for yourself to experience before birth. Now let me get into that. So the idea is that we have volunteers. Volunteers are not chosen or selected by a process of they are better or they are going to be the chosen ones. It's not about that. It is about you as a creative awareness that before space-time decided before birth into this time period to experience ourselves in this timeline of this universe, in this particular state and physical space, energetically created, your soul chose to experience your life as one of these. And that's what led you on this interesting and exciting and challenging and very frustrating and beautiful journey. So I hope that this gave you more clarity, and I give this video out here because part of my mission is to help awaken others to their inner light within them. And so I hope that I can touch those souls that never even thought of themselves as having this capability. But maybe I jogged some memory within you and helped to activate the DNA within you. Once you realize what you are, your mission and your purpose, your soul purpose, your talents and all your gifts that you came into the world with come together, and you realize why you have them in the first place and what more you can do for the collective in this unification process of seeing the diversity and enjoying everybody's unique perspectives and unique looks and experiences and opinions and stories, but then also understanding the spiritual unity that we all share, that will bring the world into a whole new experience. Together, when we put our heads together, we can create the beautiful advanced civilization that many people have as a vision and a dream inside of them. And these three collective volunteer types are those that will help to facilitate it. Are you one of them? If so, I welcome you to my channel as I help you discover more your soul path. Hananlei for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.